Alright, hello. I'm Zion, and for the past couple days since I made my last video, and you guys have been watching that and commenting on it, and I really appreciate it. It's actually more views than I thought I'd get on that video, that type of video, just talking, which really isn't my thing, so hopefully this gets better. But in the past couple days since then, I told you that I didn't have the equipment to like motovlog and record myself in motion and do audio at the same time. So I've been trying some really unconventional approaches, and one of those is I bought this strap that mounts here on the helmet, and you mount the phone in front of it. What that caused was basically the entire helmet to just get really front heavy and just unbearable. The second idea was I started using I had another helmet, and I started using the two GoPro mounts that were already on it from, if you look back on my videos like 10 years ago, I have some pretty decent videos that I recorded, but it was just the GoPro and it was mounted on the helmet. That worked pretty well, but I had no audio source except for just the wind. So, what I did was I used that hardware through this little device that I got. I kind of separated it, and I tried to mount the phone on top of the helmet. And then what that did is it caused my helmet, and let's say like above 60 miles an hour, it caused my helmet just to come back a ton. So that was completely undoable. And then I found what you're mounted to. You're mounted to a GoPro suction mount on my tank. I actually thought that this little suction mount just sort of lost its ability to stay planted, but I've never put it on this bike, and I just tested it, and it seems to be holding really, really well. So it's tightened up really, really good, and it's doing pretty good at the suction. What I'm gonna do is I had this DJI mic. I had it mounted under the seat, so to avoid the wind, but you really get a lot of like transmission whine and just road noise with that. I think it might be too raw. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna mount this in my jacket here. I'm gonna put it inside of my pocket, literally. Hopefully that kind of avoids the wind and muffles the rawness a little bit, but you still get some exhaust noise. Now, I won't be able to talk to you during that. I'm going to continue to try and work on that. Maybe I can get some sort of plug-in. There looks like there's like a cord that I could plug into this and mount this somewhere and just run the cord into my helmet. I haven't asked other people if that's what they do. I'm assuming that's what they do. So I'm going to try that. I probably have something laying around the house where I can figure that out, but this is actually probably the video that might be finally uploaded to YouTube. So I've got like 4 or 5 other videos that were just complete failures. So let's do this ride. I'm going to try and do a little spirited run here, and I'm going to tuck you away in my pocket, and hopefully the phone doesn't fly off the tank. So let's see how we do. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little filler video in here for you. That audio fucking sucked. So I don't really know what it is. Clearly the wind's still getting to the mic. So I'm gonna figure that out, and I'll work on a couple things. And yeah, I'm not sure. If you guys know why, so I had the mic inside of my jacket pocket and it was zipped up. If you guys have some tips on to where to mount this, it's the DJI wireless audio. So if you've got any tips for that, let me know. Put it in the comments. And then now I'm going to cue the video. So, whatever. See ya. that run. I think it did pretty well. I'm not sure. We'll review the footage and see how well you can see the road. Obviously, if you can see the speedometer, it's all in kilometers per hour and heavily edited by AI. So, but I think we'll see how good the audio came out. I think the footage itself, though, probably looked pretty decent. Couple of Easter egg wheelies in there for you. So, yeah, I hope this video is good enough to make it onto the channel, and stay tuned for more. See you guys later.